Good morning, the honorable educators, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stevano Sembiring and I'm from SMAN Medan. Okay, that we're going to the topic of the day. I am so glad to be the first speaker of the affirmative theme. As per this moment, I have received an incredible, realistic, and interesting motion, which is this house believes that scholarships could only be granted on the basis of financial necessity. The definition of this keyword for our mission today is our first scholarship is an academic word that given to a student that extend their study. Secondly, financial necessity is the ability that the household have to feel need to continue, so they continue their life as per arranged, divided to two things needed and most important. So we have seen that Indonesia has a number of amazing students that have great talent, and because of the diversity, we have lack in the diffusion of our education. So not all people in Indonesia have the same chance to reach the same quality and the same time expectancy of education. And because we are in the pandemic, the number of students that drop their education is increasing highly, as the Ministry of Education recorded there are around 157,000 students, and even I found at my area that they are drop their school because of financial crisis. What? Because their family believes that the education should be number two after the family needs, so they need to drop their school to work and to fill their family needs, because they believe that education is not important and not so that needed at the moment of pandemic itself. This case happens because financial problem during this hard time. Thus, it's proven the high impactful financial necessity to students to keep continuing their educations. Now, government is already work hard, but what we're seeing is not all everyone receiving, because the information itself is not diffused to all the nation averagely. The receiver itself is sometimes not those who deserve about it. It's proven that the number of students that in social media we've seen it become trending topic on Twitter about how penerima scholarship kaya. That's the trend topic to the months ago, about how those scholarship receiver got their scholarship while they're having fun with glamour life. The case is people seeking. By this time it was I'm talking about not marginalized number of receiver about it. As we talk about the scholarship itself as is an award by government or NGO to student who needs it. So they need they are who have financial needed more in the crisis of pandemic. They need to extend their studies, so it also will give a great future for our nation if they are already succeed their future by pursuing their education to reach our 2044 golden era of Indonesia 100 independency. By giving the scholarship, it's going to encourage them to, and decrease the number of uneducated and untalented people, because education brings more information and lesson to those who are pursuing on them. And by this, we need to see about our human development index that recorded a year ago, where Indonesia ranked 107 out of 150 countries around the world. It's a really low number and low rank. So this is not good for our country later, because we're not going to succeed the 2045 golden era at 100 independency. So by the improvement of education, we will taking down this rank. We believe that education one of the crucial things in the nation, and it's going to bring the human resource better. We have a lot of numbers of natural resources, as we are in the LEDC as country is low developed. So we are the development countries, not yet in the industrial country, because we are lack in the educated and talented people. So if we are going to rank this up, we need to give more scholarship for those who need it. And also by giving the scholarship, it's going to make students more educated. More educated people means more people that make money. So we are going to broken the chain of poverty intergeneration that's been happening. So by this, it's going to broke the number of poverty in Indonesia. As we said, it's going to be better, and we're going to reach it 2045 golden era of Indonesia by giving the scholarship for those who really need it. And as the conclusion, I hope that we must more taking serious on our scholarship program to extend it for those who financially unstable, in case we will bring the sustainable impact for our nation, and to take care of more damage at pandemic that increase the high rate of scholarship that happened in our nation. So we need to work hard for this. So we're going to broken up the chain of poverty and increase the human development index by giving the scholarship based on their financially necessity, because not all the family in Indonesia believes that education is important, because they divide the things important and most needed. They thinks education is number two, because they are ever in that chain. So to break down these chains, we need to give more scholarship um, to those who financially needed in financial, based on the financial necessity. Thank you so much.